If you are new to the law of attraction, you might be a little confused when you hear people around you talk about manifesting, trusting the universe, and raising your vibration. What does all this mean anyway? This beginner's guide to the law of attraction covers all the basics and is a great place to start manifesting the life of your dreams. What is the law of attraction? Before getting into the meaning of the law of attraction itself, we need to understand the law of vibration. Nikola Tesla once said, "If you want to find the secrets of the universe, think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration." The law of attraction is a secondary law to the law of vibration. In a nutshell, the law of vibration means that everything moves and nothing rests. This is a scientific principle at its core. We live in what many people call an ocean of motion. Everything is built up of small molecules that are constantly vibrating. Your body, the trees outside, the water you drink, the food you eat, the money in your wallet, even the thoughts you think and the feelings you feel are all made up of molecules vibrating at various speeds, and those molecules are made of energy. Everything is at a different rate of vibration and frequency. When you think of something, whether through your subconscious mind or your conscious mind, you set off a chain of reactions that change the vibration of your body. Think of when you meet someone new. You know nothing about them, but you can immediately get a sense about their personality just by the energy they give off from their vibration. Another example would be when you enter a room where someone has just had an argument. You immediately pick up the negative energies in the room. This is because of the law of vibration. The negative thoughts and words that were exchanged during the argument has set off a chain of reactions that change the vibration of the room itself. Now coming to the law of attraction. The law of attraction works on the scientific principle that all things in our universe have a tendency to migrate towards other like things. This applies to literally all things, whether it be people, objects, or even thoughts and feelings. Like attracts like, or in other words, energies attract similar types of energies. How does the law of attraction work? Can you think of a day where you may have woken up in the morning and stubbed your toe when you got out of bed and got angry? Then when you went into the bathroom and there was no toothpaste left, so that sets you off even more. Then you tried getting to work but you got stuck in traffic. Many people think of this as a bad day and there is nothing they can do about it. The truth is, you've attracted these happenings into your life based on your negative thoughts. By giving your attention to a thought, you activate that thought's vibration and you attract things that vibrate on the same frequency. Had you gotten out of bed and stubbed your toe, but instead of getting angry about it, found a way to keep your thoughts in a positive motion, you would not have attracted the other negative things from happening during your morning. Basically, what you focus on expands. The beliefs and thoughts that you have in your mind or say out loud become your physical reality. You literally speak your world into existence. How to use the law of attraction to your advantage? Since everything in our world is energy, it's all vibrating at a certain frequency. You must match up to the frequency of the things that you want in order to bring them into your reality. Think of this like a radio station. You can't listen to 101.1 FM if you are tuned in to 93.5 FM. The same goes for the law of attraction. You can't expect to live an abundant life filled with wealth and happiness if you are tuned into the frequency of feeling lack and despair. The more you be what you want, the more it becomes you and your experience. With this understanding, you can now begin to use the law of attraction to your advantage and start manifesting your desires. You are constantly manifesting things into your life using the law of attraction, whether you know it or not. The key is to become aware of your thoughts and begin to think only of the things you want out of life, and it will all begin to unfold for you. The basic law of attraction steps. Step 1. Get your energy up. Before asking for what you want to manifest, you must get yourself into a happy and positive state of mind. At the end of the day, the law of attraction steps are there as a guideline for you to follow, but the only thing that truly matters is how you are feeling. And the happier you feel, the higher you will vibrate and attract more things and situations that match that vibration. One of the easiest and quickest ways to raise your vibration is expressing gratitude. Gratitude is the most powerful force in the universe. When you express a deep sense of appreciation for everything you already have, you are vibrating that energy out to the universe. You are letting the universe know that you are happy with your life and the things, experiences, and people that are in it. When you let the universe know that you appreciate everything that it sends you, then you will start to get more of it into your life. Sure, there may be some things in your life that you are not happy with, but you don't want to focus on that. You want to focus on what makes you happy, what brings you joy, what makes you feel abundant. No matter how bad someone's life may be, there is always something to be grateful for. You can feel grateful for the simplest of things like being able to drink clean water and eat fresh food, having a roof over your head, or even the fact that you are alive and having this beautiful human experience. By focusing on all things that are going well in your life and by being truly grateful for them, you will receive more in return. Step 2. Set your intention. Once you've raised your vibration by stepping into the frequency of gratitude, the next step would be to set your intention by simply asking, writing down, or speaking out what you want to manifest. Again, when doing this, you have to concentrate solely on what you want and not on what you don't want. It is very important that you completely do away with negative thoughts and feelings. For instance, you can write down the car that you want to own on paper in present tense. Here is an example. I am so happy and satisfied now that I own a black BMW i5 and I'm driving it to work every day. Don't ask in the future tense such as I'm going to own a BMW i5. You must ask in the present tense as if you are living your goals. Step 3. Visualize. Visualizing is exactly how it sounds. You want to close your eyes and see yourself with your desires as if it is happening right now. It is very important that when you ask for what you want, that you feel the emotions of how it would feel to have this thing that you desire. Feel the joy, gratitude, and abundance deep in your soul. You need to visualize it in your mind, focus on it intensely for a few moments, and then let it go. You can speed up the manifestation process by using all 5 senses during your visualization and being as specific as possible. For example, if you're trying to manifest a new house, visualize in your mind how your new house looks from the outside. When you step in, what does the floor feel like? Is it hard, cold tiles or a warm, soft carpet? What does your house look like? Is it bright and alive or dark and cozy? What does your house smell like? Is there a refreshing room freshener fragrance or can you smell cookies baking in the oven? What are the sounds you hear in your house? Is it calm and silent or can you hear the sound of television in some room? You can even visualize yourself walking around the house, sitting in your favorite chair, sleeping in your bed, or eating something at the dining table. By engaging all of your senses in your visualization and activating the feelings associated with them, you become an energetic match to your desire, thus beginning the manifestation process. Step 4. Believe. The 4th step involves unconditionally believing in the outcome. Believe with conviction that you will get what you want. This part doesn't come easy. Many people are conditioned to limitations and may require some effort in removing these limiting beliefs. For example, if you're trying to manifest $1 million, but you've never really ever had $1 million, the chances are your mind will not entirely believe that you are capable or deserving of receiving such a large sum of money. This is the reason it is very important that you start small. Start off with $10, $5, or even $1. Since it is a small amount of money, your mind is more likely to believe that you will receive it, and once the belief is established, you will receive it. After manifesting something small, you can slowly move on to bigger things, which will gradually strengthen your belief in the process itself, making manifestation more and more easy. Step 5. Take inspired action. Inspired action is an action that you take towards manifesting your desire that feels effortless and joyous and brings absolutely no stress. Inspired action always feels easy and effortless. Action taken out of fear, worry, or doubt always feels forced and stressful. Acting on your intentions without trying to force things to happen will magnetize your desires by attracting people, places, and opportunities that you would never have even seen if you hadn't done so. Inspired action is basically acting from an intuition rather than an overly rationalized plan. Our intuition is our internal guidance system. Sometimes it helps us guide us to our manifestation in surprising ways. For example, if you are trying to manifest a job and one day you wake up with the urge of stepping out to the cafe at the end of the street, it might be an unexplainable urge to just have that cup of coffee that leads you to that cafe, where you might meet someone who happens to be looking for someone just like you for exactly the kind of job you are trying to manifest. Step 6. Let go and receive. This is the final and most difficult step. You must detach yourself from the outcome and let go. You must not care if you get the thing you want or not. You must not care if all the practice you put into this works or not. You have to let go of it all. This is where people get turned off to the whole idea of manifestation entirely. If you are trying to manifest something that you really need, it is extremely difficult to let go of the outcome. If you are trying to manifest money, how do you not care if you receive the money or not, if you are drowning in debt and your bills are piling up? The truth is that letting go does not mean forgetting. It means to live from a place of knowing without worry that your desire will manifest. It is having faith in the unseen. You don't worry whether the sun will rise tomorrow or not. You have faith that it will, and you make plans for how you're going to enjoy the day. So this again comes back to believing and having faith. You will have to get yourself to act as if your desire has already manifested in your life. Have you ever heard the term fake it till you make it? That is exactly what you have to do here. The main idea is to stop worrying about the things that you want. If you are asking for $1 million, it's not like you have to act like you have $1 million and go on a spending spree. You just need to act like money is not an issue. A good exercise to start is when you see something that has a hefty price tag attached to it. Instead of saying, "Oh, that's way too expensive," say, "I can easily afford that." At first, this will seem a little strange. But after a few days of doing that, you are going to start to feel a big shift in your thoughts and feelings about money. Conclusion. You can let life happen to you, or you can create the life you truly want to be living. The choice is yours, and yes, it is a choice. The law of attraction is always working whether you believe in it or not. The energy that you put out into the universe will always be reciprocated back to you. The key is to harness your own energy, that is, your thoughts, emotions, and beliefs, and use it to create the life that you deserve. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe and hit the bell icon for more videos on the law of attraction, spirituality, and personal development. This is Pranita Raj from Altered States, and we support your dreams.